Hello everyone and welcome to the fifth in my series on Vedic Nakshatras. We're looking at Mrigasira Nakshatra, found between 2320 Taurus and 640 of Sidereal Gemini. Also going to look at the meaning of Nakshatras and how to apply them in your chart. So, if you're new to my channel, don't forget to sub below. Video's good for you. Give it a thumbs up and let's go. First of all, everyone, what exactly are the Nakshatras? Why are they so important in astrology, and when and where do we use them? Put simply, the Nakshatras are the night sky, or the stars in the night sky, the constellations we see in our galaxy. They're actually linking us to the higher lokas and bringing our karmas down in a mystical way through the nakshatra into the rasi, into our life. Parashara has written, God has decorated the heavens with constellations like pearls on a dark steed. The light of the sun hides them in the day, and all knowledge of them is divined in the darkness of the night. The word nakshatra actually means protecting the night from destruction. What is being protected from destruction? Our minds. Because these nakshatras are moon ruled. Because the moon is the lord of the night sky, and only in the night sky do we see these constellations. In the same way, sun is the lord of the daytime, lord of the day, and he rules the sun signs, of course, the rasis or zodiac signs. And both the moon and the sun are working together in this way. Nakshatra and rasi, zodiac signs, working together, we have real astrology. Don't forget, the stars are the basis of astrology. The rasis or zodiac signs come from the nakshatras, not the other way around. In fact, they can never be separated. Nakshatra must always fit in with the rasi exactly. With the sidereal zodiac, this is always happening. If they are in any way separated, true prediction, true astrology is not possible. Let me illustrate this for you. Here's an illustration, everybody. Kara Pandit Sanjay Rath of the 27 Nakshatra scheme. It shows us perfectly how they map mathematically together with the rasis. On the outside are the 27 Nakshatras, and every pada mathematically and perfectly linked with the sidereal zodiac on the inside. And more importantly, there are actually 3 portions to the nakshatra scheme. Can you see 3 equal divisions that are occurring at each Gandanta break? Gandanta is where water sign meets fire sign. Cancer, Leo, Scorpio, Sagittarius, Pisces, Aries in the sidereal zodiac. And these Gandanta dangerous crossings, danger points, switch points, affect all of our karmas. And this break, this threefold division of this nakshatra mandala is very important because it is relevant to our lives. First is the early childhood and adulthood portion of our lives. Second section is our middle adulthood. And third, late or old age. And you map these in your own chart, starting with your birth nakshatra, the moon nakshatra. More than that, you can even make exact predictions of every single nakshatra and meaning in your life from your Janma nakshatra. So many predictions can be made. I will definitely make some future videos bringing these up for you. Right now, let's start with the basics. Let's understand the 27 nakshatras in this series, and most importantly, the ones that you should be looking out for in your birth chart. So which nakshatras matter in your chart? Well, I've just shown you every single nakshatra, whether a planet is there or not can be used to make predictions. But definitely wherever there are grahas, including Rahu Ketu, those nakshatras are important for you. But still, let's cut it down to the bare basics, everybody. I would say there are 4 important positions in regard to nakshatra that you definitely need to study and to understand. First and foremost is the moon or Janma. Janma means birth nakshatra. This is most important. Now, the moon is a mother, and the moon Janma Nakshatra actually relates us genetically to our mother's biological line. Some of that psychological and biological karma coming down is actually shown in this nakshatra. And secondly, moon is society. So moon Janma Nakshatra shows us how we get on with other people, how we move in society. So much of our outer experiences in life can be seen from this Janma Nakshatra. And many fundamental personality traits can be seen from the moon Janma Nakshatra, definitely. Not from the Lagna so much, not from ascendant, ruler, ascendant, all of that. No, it's the moon, it's the mind, it's the Janma Nakshatra. Don't forget, personality changes all the time. As you get older, you'll see it clearly. Personality develops through life, changes just like the moon. So study your Lagna or Ascendant Nakshatra. This will show you how you integrate yourself with society as a physical body. What do you look like? How do you dress yourself? How do you present yourself to other people as a physical being? And how intelligent are you? Or more importantly, actually, what do you do with your intelligence? How do you make decisions? And very important, do not delegate understanding of the sun, of Surya or Ravi Nakshatra. This is so important. How do you maintain vitality? So much to do with health, actually. Lagna and Nakshatra, some way to do with health, but sun very much so. And how do you maintain dharmic action, righteous action, and spiritual development also linked with this sun nakshatra? And definitely understand your Atmakarika Nakshatra. This is so important. Atmakarika means the highest degree planet in your chart. This contains a whole heap of karma that will bring very difficult circumstances into your life. Lord of this Nakshatra, Lord of this Atmakarika Nakshatra will help you actually to deal with these karmas. Important to understand, most definitely. By the way, if you're not sure what is your highest degree planet, check at the bottom of my description box. There's a website there where you can bring up your birth chart with the Atmakarika listed, and indeed all of the nakshatras in your chart. Mrigasira Nakshatra, then, the Lord is Mars. The symbol is the deer's head, and the deity is Soma, actually a form of Chandra, the moon. The color is silver, the purpose is moksha, the direction is south, and the body part is the eyebrow. Mrigasira literally means the head of the deer. The deer is a beautiful, elusive, and restless animal, but prized by hunters. So because of this, deer are timid, naturally shy, definitely defensive, and always on the move. Mrigasira Nakshatra people have these qualities, but there is something much more deeper. This movement, this restlessness is a seeking quality. They are being hunted, but they are hunting as well. They are seeking for something very profound. They are seeking simply for the unattainable, the Soma juice. The deity of this sign is Soma. Soma is form of the moon god Chandra. Soma actually means literally the elixir of life. Therefore, the lord of the sign is Mars, because you need energy, tenacity, willpower to keep up the search, right? So naturally, Mrigasira people are not literally searching for this nectar of immortality, but they are looking for something all the time. They are on a mission in life, and Mars gives them courage and energy. In fact, Mars gives them a very big temper as well. They can be quite angry at times, as I will discuss later. See, just to think of Mrigasira, everybody, as this timid, shy deer is to lose track of Mangala's influence. They can be very powerful, very determined when they finally, and it may take a while, make up their mind to do something. When they do, they pursue it full on. That's the thing. Again, surprisingly, I've seen strong Mrigasira can be sporty type of people, at least for like fun, because when they are chasing, let's say, a ball like tennis or similar sport, they are focused, they are chasing something elusive maybe. This is what they love most of all. This mysterious searching, looking, seeking out is a key part of this Mrigasira. But when they find it, do they stop? No, because finding what they are looking for is not the goal of Mrigasira. One example illustrating it is that Mrigasira people can be collectors of all sorts of things, information or maybe rare objects. And whatever it is, it's never enough. There's always the next piece of the jigsaw, the next special piece they are searching for. That is what this is about. You see, everyone, Mrigasira covers two signs, Taurus, Gemini. Taurus brings in Venus to play. Gemini brings in Mercury, but neither Venus nor Mercury harmonize with Mangala, the lord of this nakshatra. So planets ascendant even in Taurian part of this nakshatra can give sensuality, real sexual desire, very, very strong sexuality, and a real desire for material factors, wealth particularly. But there is a struggle. There is a real dissatisfaction no matter how much wealth is attained. Gemini part of Mrigasira, there can be overthinking, going over problems, going over this way, that way, multitasking, doing too many things at once, going round in circles, hard to make decisions sometimes, or impulsive decisions are made. There can be tension, quarrelsomeness in the intimate relationship, Gemini part, but actually all of Mrigasira, doesn't really matter, Taurus or Gemini, there is restlessness, difficulty with the intimate spousal field. I'll discuss more in a minute. Something else about Mrigasira, life can take a very distorted feel, very distorted sense of reality. It's a bit like a dream sometimes, like you're being chased by something but you don't know what it is, and you are searching for something, but again, it's really not 100% clear to you what you're looking for. So it's a bit like this illustration I've chosen here. Hard to actually sort of represent this really for you, but it's like chamber after chamber, room after room opening up, and you have to keep on going. It's an exciting journey because you don't know what you're going to find, but it's a bit exhausting at times. That's the thing, because you never seem to arrive. But there's enjoyment too, because Mrigasira people are always searching out facts, knowledge. Their intellectual curiosity is boundless. They will search endlessly to find that missing piece of any jigsaw. So naturally, researchers, academics, students definitely benefit from this Mrigasira. However, Mrigasira people, when there is affliction, especially to any Mrigasira part in your chart, you're going to go into overthinking all this information, all of these facts. Rather than helping you make a decision, it's worse to make a decision. You are just drowning in the information. You are definitely overthinking. Take a break from it. You definitely need to give yourself space for some meditation, peace of mind. However, all of this going round in circles, indecision and whatever else, mental stress that Mrigasira get themselves into, outwardly they are charming, sociable, very, very beautiful people, especially their eyes, because eyebrows is actually ruled by Mrigasira, and those doe-like beautiful eyes of the deer are frequently seen. Mrigasira likes company. Mrigasira is not solitary, just like the deer. They like company. They like to be with people. And definitely they are good dealing with other human beings in their job. They are diplomatic, they are kind, they are sensitive, they are fantastic public relations people. But the thing is, despite having fantastic social skills, charming personality, etc., Mrigasira people do not reveal who they are easily. They can be secretive, to say the least. A good illustration of this is the Ramayana itself, where Sita Devi was actually seduced by a golden deer. Sita Mata wanted to have this deer, wanted to possess it, pet it, was so much in love with this beautiful golden deer that it led to very unfavorable, dangerous circumstances where she was kidnapped, because this golden deer was not what it seemed to be. Of course, generally this does not mean that Mrigasira people have this malefic evil intent, not at all. But they are hiding, they are secretive for a real important reason. It is a part of their nature. It's just like the deer. Deers are masters of camouflaging themselves, hiding in that forest. Why? Because they're being hunted. They are defensive animals. They are timid animals. They have to be It is not for malefic intent, but for self-preservation. Now, hiding motivation, keeping cards in your palm, sheltering what you're doing can be helpful. Maybe business situation, very, very good perhaps sometimes, but it's not helpful in your personal, intimate relationships. Mostly here, lack of openness, lack of trust can cause difficulty. In fact, it is often seen in a male chart where there is strong Mrigasira that there is a real suspicion, even a jealousy, but definite suspicion. Actually, I've seen it's men and women equally. It isn't just male chart. Now, once again, I'm not saying it's going to go to a horror level of this illustration, that famous Alfred Hitchcock movie Suspicion. No, but there is an underlying reticence, sharing, and therefore lack of trust there, which can cause, when there is affliction to these Mrigasira points, difficulty in the intimate relationship. It's a real issue. This can be heavy on partners as well, girlfriend, boyfriend, even friends sometimes, occasionally of Mrigasira people. But what's the solution? Mrigasira people need space. They need a lot of space in their intimate relationships. Then they feel less heavy-hearted, less guarded, more able to be open, because they feel you are trusting me, giving me all of this space. Maybe I'll give you a break as well. That's how it tends to work. Sometimes, though, there can be strange relationships, strange intimacy, even intimacy with family members occasionally can be seen with this Mrigasira. There can be hidden affairs, forbidden fruits, unusual relationships coming up. It's all because, as I've said, there's a very strong sensuality, sexuality innate in this nakshatra. As well as this, of course, Moon, Soma, is about the mind itself, and Mangala's rulership doesn't give peace of mind. So there's always this petty bickering going on, what to do, what the wife is doing, what the husband's doing, how it should be done, particularly around children, by the way, because Moon, of course, is about nurturing children. However, Mrigasira people are gentle people generally. That's the thing. They don't enjoy all of this bickering and things going on. And even work-wise, they can benefit from team situations, teamwork. Business Mrigasira people definitely benefit from a business partner, mainly because of their indecision tendency. Now, ascendant in Mrigasira, definitely big decisions become difficult, even traumatic if there is affliction to Mrigasira. If there is benefic aspect to your ascendant, it becomes easier. But life contains many big junctions, many turning points, which can be difficult. Ascendant or the moon Mrigasira can have stunning eyes, very, very seductive, beautiful eye area. But the other thing is, they can change how they present themselves time to time, how they dress, how they look, and even have a little bit of camouflage involved. What I mean is, generally, moon or ascendant Mrigasira, you can tend to not show yourself as you are by your status, by the way you dress. Like a very wealthy, even millionaire, billionaire Mrigasira person likes to just down dress, jeans and t-shirt, don't like to show status outwardly. And even a very not so wealthy Mrigasira person makes every effort to look as though they are wealthy. This sort of thing can be seen. Moon and Mrigasira have a busy social life, or at least they like to be among people, don't like to be alone too much. But the moon can give them moodiness here sometimes, feeling of being got at by other people. They need time alone as well. They definitely benefit from mindfulness, meditation, calm down that really restless, overthinking mind. Sun in Mrigasira can be a very strong placement, good, because you like to fight righteous cause, because Mars goes well with the Sun. Mars is the Lord here. So politically, socially, it can be excellent, but you must be highly ethical. That's the thing. There again, both Sun Mrigasira and Atmakarika, highest degree planet, can have difficult spiritual direction, many turning points, many ups and downs, finding true spiritual path. At Makarika, highest degree planet Mrigasira, you've got a definite mission in life. Trouble is, it takes you ages to really decide what the mission is, and even then you keep on changing your mind. But that's okay, don't stop. It is the journey itself, it is the seeking that is your absolute purpose. Don't forget that. But this is true for everybody, no matter where Mrigasira is in your chart. Mrigasira means the journey, the quest, the enlightenment coming from it is your absolute purpose. Don't worry that you never find the Holy Grail, that you never get things perfect, sorted in your life. Don't even think about the fact that you will never find that nectar of immortality. Just enjoy the journey. It is the absolute blessing to you to undertake it. Remember that. Hope the video was instructive to you. Look forward to your comments. Don't forget to sub below if you're new. Goodbye for now and God bless everyone.